Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your old pal, Jeff, and today we're going to be doing part 1 of the Speed Bumps achievement. We're going to be getting collectibles 1 through 14. That's the hint collectibles, not the other blue ones, of which there are like fucking 200. We only got 50 of these guys, and we're going to start up here in the Upper West Side over in West Harlem, and on top of that little nipple is number 1. You can see we've got 1 of 50, so we got 49 to go. Going east of there, by those 2 smokestacks, I'll show it to you on the map right about here, is the next one. And there's going to be another one in this little complex too. So after we grab that guy, we're going to run over here, maybe do a little flying. Fly over here, anybody? No, I guess we're going to, yep, there we go, we're flying. And going to go up here. I'm actually going to pass it, but I want to get like as close to it as I can without, geographically, without landing on it so you can see on the map exactly where it is. Just if, you know, in case anybody out there couldn't follow the instructions of going from number 2 to number 3, the 10 feet you have to travel to do it. All right. Man, we are blazing through this. All right, now I'm incognito in disguise, and we're going to get number 3, which is on top of this parking thing, and it's just due south a few blocks of 2 and 3. Now we have 4, and we are moving, I believe we went southwest of there. Yep. This one was actually a little confusing to find. This is kind of a big outdoor complex, but if you go over here, and right up there is number 5. All right, and very good point. Now our hints are worth 7,500 experience points. Oh, you know what, real fast. That's one of the blue ones. There's 200 of those. Stay away from them. I'll cover those in a later video. You don't want to pick 1 or 2 up randomly and then have to try to figure out, you know, which 2 it was. You won't be able to remember. I did that with Crackdown. It's a huge pain in the ass. But then we got number 6. And as I was saying, as you're going through and getting these, before I so rudely interrupted myself, you're going to want to go through and upgrade your abilities every few minutes because you're going to be getting a lot of experience from finding these guys. And I find that it's going to go a lot faster if you upgrade. You can upgrade your speed when you run. You can upgrade your jumping and your flying, and that's going to make getting these things a lot faster if you do that. All right. Oh, I left a hint in on that one. I've been cutting all those out, but I guess for whatever reason I left that one in. So that's a little hint from me to you. Whatever the fuck it said, I didn't even read it. Okay. Now we're going on to number 8, which is pretty far south. It's like a few blocks west of the southernmost tip of Central Park. Now we're going to cut across and go northeast of Central Park, and I want you to stay out of Central Park. There's none of these guys in there, but there's a ton of those blue collectibles, and you don't want to accidentally pick one up, like I said. All right, this guy's on top of the train tracks, and right after we get him, you're going to see some... I fucked it up. Fucked it up. Didn't get it. Try again. Right into it. Now let's just keep on running because right next to us is going to be number 10. It's going to be inside this little corridor, I believe. Yeah, there he is. All right, so let's check that on the map so you can see exactly. There's a couple of those corridors, so you want to make sure you get the right one. Otherwise, you'll be like, I don't see the purple hint thing. What the fuck? All right. So now we're a 5th of the way through. If there's any math scientists out there, they can verify whether that my quick on-the-draw calculations were correct or not. All right. Pick up this guy over in the extreme right side, and then from here, we're actually pretty close to the next one. It's just going to be a little south of us, I believe, so we're going to run, I think, oh, look, there's New York Hospital and Medical College. Wasn't planning on sightseeing, but it's cool. It's almost like I'm on a little vacation. Okay, we're going to come up here. I'm speeding it up for you. And I got a little lost, couldn't find this one, and then I realized, oh, there it is. So he's down next to those flyers on the wall. It's right there. There's like a circular thing on the map. It's right in the middle of that, and you can see the flyer says, they won't stay dead. I don't know what they're talking about. Probably something to do with the story. Okay, number 13 is going to be kind of close to that, maybe a little south, I believe. It's up on this bridge. Yeah, there you go. It's kind of hard to miss. It's out in the open. And obviously, you can't go any much further on that bridge eventually. I think you hit an invisible wall. They want you to stay in Manhattan. All right, moving along, we're going to find number 14, and it's going to be southwest of Times Square. And I'm going to plot it on the map so you can see here. There is, yeah, it's kind of come in from there. It was a little confusing to find, so I want to make sure you can see it. And that's going to be the last one we're going to get in this video, and then we're going to move on to some of the stuff in Lower Manhattan and so forth. Stay out of Times Square because about half of these guys are in Times Square, and I'm just going to cover Times Square in one video. I think there's 23 of them in there. All right, but check back soon for part 2 and then eventually part 3, and then we'll all have the speed bump achievement and we'll be the belle of the ball and the envy of everyone's eye. Bye-bye.